It is day 48 of the suffering. I woke up this morning, guys, and I did come in here. I worked my calves out. I worked my abs out. I was going to take some video of it, and I was going to take video of me eating today, but to be honest, I had a lot of stuff going on, so I was just trying to hurry up and get in and out of the gym because everything else I had to take care of today, so I didn't really get any footage of it for you guys. Sorry about that. It's going to happen sometimes. But we are in here tonight working out our hamstring, so we should be having a pretty interesting night. I'm excited to see where it goes. We're going to start off with lying leg curls, Romanian deadlifts, and then back extensions and some lunges, but I'm not sure what we're going to be adding on to each set, whether we're doing drop sets, rest pause, supersets, straight sets, negatives, forced reps, cheat reps. I don't know. We're going to see where it goes. The only thing that we're after tonight is an absolutely amazing pump. Why? Because we want to be jacked, we want to be swole. This is all going to be a whole bunch of bro science. From here on out, we're going to be doing bro science, right? Because it's not just science, it's bro science. It's how we're going to get the most results. Because I'm not going to put myself in a box and be like, this is the box. You can't go outside the box because this is the box, and the box is the way to go. Like I'm tired of living inside of a box when it comes to fitness. Like everything's one-dimensional when it's not. Everybody's different. Everyone's different. So I'm not going to be in it, but y'all can stay in the box. I'm going to get outside the box, and I'm going to get my results. And I'm going to start training my abs every day. And I even bought one of those little perfect crunch thingies. When you lay down, it has a little metal frame. It'll be here tomorrow. Well, I don't like holding my neck whenever I do crunches and sit-ups, to be honest. I hate it. Whenever I used to work on the gym, the little bench thing you have and you lay down, I love those. I love doing those. Whether they're they don't really work around. I don't care. They're fun to do. I like the way it feels when I do them. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But anyway, so I'm going way outside the box, and I'm gonna be using bro science from here on out to get my results. And you guys, like I said, y'all can stay in the box, or you can go outside the box. If being in the box works, stay inside the box. If it doesn't work, go outside the box. That's all I'm saying. Because I've read the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding from Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I'm technically certified to speak on the behalf of all the bros in the bro science. All right, I read that. So let's get this workout going. Okay, this is our top set of leg curls. We did 4 sets of 20. This is our 5th set. I'm gonna do drop sets, is what I decided to do. So I'm gonna do nice, slow and controlled negatives on this, then I'm going to drop it, and then I'm going to just figure out what feels right, either doing more of those or speeding up the tempo. More than likely I'm going to speed the tempo up all the way till I start getting to partials, but we're going to play by ear. We're going to see how the muscle feels, and we're going to let it talk to us and tell us honestly what it wants. So I'm going to burn the muscle out right here with a lighter weight, controlling the negative and squeezing at the top. And the funny thing is, like, there's always science anomalies. So when people talk about the science, it's like, yeah, but there's always those rare occasions where it's like, yeah, we can't explain it. Something happened and we don't know what it was and why and how, and this defies all logic and reason and blah 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 blah, right? So I am going to train until my muscles go numb. I'm going past the burn to numb. And I'm going way so far outside the box, I can't even see the box anymore. Because I can't just keep doing the same thing I've been doing for many years and keep looking the same way I've been looking and then expect a different result. If I keep doing exactly what I've been doing this whole time and I keep looking the exact same way I've been looking for years, something has to change. Right? Obviously, I'm not changing, so the training has to change in order to respond, to produce a response in me to change. Oh. 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 Man, that faded off fast, didn't it? Okay. Let's see if dropping 10 is enough to get a couple more reps here. Ooh, and it is. Yeah, we're going to keep it slow. I like the slow on this right here. We're just going to continue the set. Exactly how we're going. Oh, that came to an end real quick. Oh, come on. No, I am not counting my reps because I don't care how many reps I do. I don't honestly care. I care about the muscle. And the muscle doesn't know if you did 12 reps or if you did 20 reps. It doesn't know if you did 200 pounds or 20 pounds. The muscle only understands stress and fatigue. And if it gets used to a stress and it gets used to fatigue, it's going to adapt, like running, right? If you started running and you haven't ran in a year, when you start running, your legs are going to be sore and it's going to hurt and you're not going to be able to run very far. But once you recover and your legs are no longer sore in a couple days, you can go run again and you'll be able to run further and you won't be nearly as sore and you'll be able to go further. And then the next time you'll be able to go even further and you won't get sore at all. And then you can go further and further and further and further every single time you run until you're running 3, 4, 5 miles, doing triathlons or marathons or whatever it is you want to do. And your legs will adapt. They don't know the difference of how far you're running. They just know stress and they adapt to whatever stress you put it through. So if it adapts and gets used to a stress and you're no longer seeing results, it's time to change the stress and encourage growth through adaptation of suffering. Those little bitty partial reps don't look like anything, but man, I tell you what, those are the ones that hurt. Those are the ones that are burning. The other ones, these full range right here, oh, I don't feel like nothing. That just feels like a range of motion. Like, oh, cool, it's squeezing and there's something going on back there, but it's nothing crazy. But man, whenever I get to those little partials, in fact, I'm gonna stop doing full range right here and I'm just gonna bang out partials, right? Because it feels better. That's where it hurts. Oh, that's where the fire's at. Oh, that's where the fire's at. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be right there. Oh, I want to feel it. Feel it burn so good. And that is a classic case of overdoing it and overkill. I'd rather overdo it than underdo it, and anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Whoa, man. So this one right here, I started off, I did 3 sets of 12, and then I did 1 set of 6. And I went a plate, 10. I'm sorry, I went a quarter, a plate and a 10, and then a plate and a quarter. And now I'm going to go up to 2 plates. For all you scientific people out there, 225. For all my gym bros, that's 2 plates. We all know what 2 plates are. We all know what 2 plates are. Okay, so for this one right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some rest pause. I'm going to do rest pause on this. I like doing rest pause on this movement. I always have. I just love the rest pause. I'm going to do slow and controlled with the pause for my first rest. And then my second rest, I'm going to pick the tempo up and then go from there. Now, if I was powerlifting, what? Oh, thank you. All right, here we go. He caught me before I got locked in. He started shaking his head. Hey, your legs, gotta pull your shorts up. Okay, so, forgot what I was saying. I would have been upset. I would have had to put it down and roll my legs up. Anyways, I forgot where I was going with that before I did this, but the straps. If I was competing in powerlifting or training for a strength sport, these would never, ever be on my wrist. I would use chalk to get extra grip to hold onto the bar, but these would never go on my wrist because if you let go of the bar in a meet, you're done, right? So this is only for whenever I'm bodybuilding and doing hypertrophy work, but if I was just specifically going for strength, these would never, ever go on my wrist. Now strongman's different. You can use this type of stuff in strongman, but I was a powerlifter, so you can't use this in powerlifting. So this is the forbidden no-no. I don't even care if I was doing sets of 20 on Romanian deadlifts. These wouldn't go on my wrist. And I would even use a fat grip bar, a 2-inch pull down bar when I did pull downs to help work on my grip strength. this is going to be a huge exaggeration, but like at the time of my peak, I could probably crush a soup can with my hand. Like, it's a bit of exaggeration, but that was like the mindset, you know, like if I got a hold of something, like it was not coming out of my hand. Like my grip was on point. Okay, let's see how many I get with this. And hopefully I don't drag my thighs too hard and rip any skin. Yeah, it feels doable. I have no idea how many I'm going to get, but we're going to find out together. Now on this, I'm gonna do 15 breaths. All right, now we're gonna pick the tempo up a little bit faster, but not so much of a long of a pause, because now I wanna get the reps in. All right, we got the load. Now let's get the reps. Now I'm gonna go 10 breaths. You can keep it at 15 or 20, but I'm gonna reduce the time. There's 2. Okay, now I'm gonna reduce the range of motion and change the tempo again. We're gonna stay low on the stretch on this one. Whew, that's it for that. Man, if that doesn't get your hamstrings lit up, your back screaming, and your thighs burning, and your heart pounding, whew, then you're a savage, man. And 225 with that, that's plenty heavy. You don't believe me, try it. And if it's not, then do more. Outside the box, guys. Okay, here's another thing about the abs, okay? My daughter used to be a gymnast, and she competed, and she won a bunch of gold medals. I can show you all the medals and the trophies. And the gym she went to, they would work out 4 nights a week for 4 hours a night. And every single night, they had a 45-minute ab routine. They trained their abs 45 minutes every single night. They had a very specific, very hard, very difficult ab training routine for 45 minutes a night. And all those girls had six packs. Even my daughter, they all had six packs. Every single one of them was walking around with abs. And you're gonna tell me like, oh, it doesn't work that way. And they explained to me how over 200 girls all had abs. And they all trained their abs 45 minutes a day, 4 days a week. And they all had abs. So that's the logic I'm going with. And if it works for gold medalist gymnast, it's gonna work for a fat and gross washed up power lifter. Bro science. And I asked them, why do y'all train abs so much? And the coaches were like, because we need to have strong abdominals. So whenever we're on the floor and we're doing our routines in the bars, they don't lose their balance and they have control over their whole body. Because with a strong stomach, you'll have really great control over your whole entire body. And we want to make sure these girls' stomachs are strong and capable of handling whatever they need to do. Okay, good enough for that. Ooh, a little lightheaded. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna train my abs, man. I'm gonna do it regardless if it's right or wrong. I'm gonna try it every day and see what the outcome is. 30 minutes on the Stairmaster or 30 minutes on my abs. Either way it goes, I'm burning calories. And if overtraining does cause a reduction of size on the abdominals, that just means I'll get a skinnier waistline. So I have a bigger V taper, which would be great. And then my lats tie in high, and I have a long torso, so it makes my lats not look so wonderful. So the thinner my waist gets, the better my lats are gonna look too, my V taper. Now I have some lunges to do. This is my 5th set. I don't know how many I did on that one. But I was doing I did 4 sets of 20. And then however many I got on that one. Okay, time to go do some lunges. It is a beautiful day today in Houston. It's an absolutely beautiful day. The temperature's been wonderful, man. We've been having a heavy humidity, and the humidity finally kind of pushed out. It feels nice. Okay, so my legs are fried from doing all that other stuff. I thought I was going to get out here and do 3 sets, and then get my barbell and put like 20 pounds in the barbell and go at it. But man, I did like 4 lunges and my legs were just like, man, I wasn't coming back up. So I rested about 4 or 5 minutes now. I'm going to try to just get 1 set in. And then next time I work my hamstrings out, I'm not going to do drop sets or rest pause or anything like that. I'm just going to do straight sets through. And then I'm going to be able to come out here and hit the lunges a lot harder, because I'm not always going to do that type of stuff. It's going to alternate. 1 week I'm going to do a lot of like extra crazy stuff, and the next week I might just do straight sets all the way through, and that's it. So it's gonna vary week from week. But today it's a little much to be able to try to do that. I don't even know how many I'm going to get. I'm hoping at least 6 a leg. We'll find out. Oh, almost lost my balance there. Oh, plus side, my knees feel really good. My hips feel good. My back feels good. My knees feel really good, so this is fantastic, man. Nothing's hurting me, but man, my legs, they're so numb right now. Don't get me wrong, I can feel them, but like, they are so jello. They're past like the burn. They're just toast. So I'm just gonna do this one set to my Jeep. Oh. And then I'm done. I love lunges, man. Oh, they are a love-hate thing. I love them because I hate them how hard they are. Okay, last one. Oh man, I think that's a good way to end the workout right there. Okay. Whew. I got a good little quad pump though. I can't even get them to. Oh. Is that showing up on camera out here? No? The calves are, but the hamstrings aren't? What about the quads? Are they showing up at least?
Quads show up under. The hamstring shadows up, it's tucked under.
Oh. What if I hit them with the moon pose? Ugh. Ooh, man, that's such a funny pose. Those of you don't know about the moon pose, it was actually allowed in the competition to show that for the hamstring development, but then bodybuilding was like getting a lot of negative publicity because it's like a bunch of big muscular dudes all shaved, covered in oil and little Speedos, flexing with a bunch of other dudes, 4 dudes that are judging them, and they're like, well, that's pretty homosexual. Oh man, we can't have none of that. And then they're bending over and showing us their rear ends. That's bad publicity. So they said no more moon pose because of that, which is stupid because I don't think there's a better pose out there that really shows how deep the insertions of the muscles go in the hamstring. I think we need to bring the moon pose back. That's old, outdated, like in the 70s and 80s type of like mindset and stuff like that. I think we need to bring it back. I mean, the bikini girls do it. I mean, the bikini girls, one of their poses is this. This is a bikini girl pose. How is that any better? Oh, because it's on a female. So what? Let the guys do it too. That's stupid. It's unfair is what it is. How come the girls get to do it, but the guys don't get to do it, man? That's unfair, man. When I get on stage, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn around to the judges. I'm gonna go, psych! 10! We give him a 10! Okay, so I'm gonna go inside and make my protein shake. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today for the video. Yeah. I'm not really sure what else I wanted to say. It was a great workout, felt phenomenal. My abs are kind of sore, my legs are numb. Overall, ultimately, man, it was a great freaking workout. I wish I would have got more footage throughout the day, but I just was busy. I got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, 3 kids, you can't always have time to record. I think I do a pretty good job posting regular content for everybody, even having the busy lifestyle I have. I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow.